that the vehicle is stolen, and we did get this call from the sheriffs in Kern County around southbound 5 at Gorman School. And that's when they had requested the New Hall CHP area office to enter the pursuit.
How long has he been driving at this slow speed?
Quite some time. Originally, the call came out around 12:48, and that was from the Kern County Sheriffs.
Well, the great thing about this is we've covered so many pursuits, and when they're going fast and driving erratically, you know, it's not only dangerous for the person in the vehicle, but it also puts other people's lives at danger. If we can find a silver lining here, at least he is going slowly.
Yes, some of the speeds that we've, seen is, 20, 25 miles per hour, even 10, sometimes slower. So it is a slower pursuit. That is correct.
So I assume authorities in the state of Nevada basically just followed him to the border, and then that's when the CHP took over, or law enforcement in California?
That's when we were requested, correct.
Okay, kind of a bizarre scene there on the Grapevine. Again, this is a stolen big rig out of Las Vegas, now traveling at 10 miles per hour. You can see that there are 5 CHP vehicles in pursuit, if that's even the right word to use, because when you think of pursuit, you think of high speeds, but we're certainly not seeing that here. And again, we've seen all kinds, but this is another one of those that kind of sticks out just because he's driving so slow, and the freeway on the southbound side of the 5 is completely wide open because they've got the traffic backed up, and I'm sure there's a lot of annoyed drivers that are starting to back up.
Let's talk about that. Where did that backup start? Do you know where you cut that off? Oh, is he driving around a spike strip? Oh, he just hit one. No?
He did. He just hit one of the spike strips. They laid him out on all the lanes there. He was not able to go around it, so he hit it straight on that one in the fast lane. Was able. They're saying, I can hear the CHP behind saying it was a successful spike strip attempt. So that's the first time they were able to line up all the lanes. They had plenty of time to get ready for that, and it's possible. Yeah, it sounds like the spike strip is stuck under the vehicle now. So at this point, we're going to watch the tires and see how quickly they go down. You can see right there, he's putting up a sign, holding up that white piece of paper in the windshield there. We can't quite see what it says, but some sort of message he's trying to display there to everybody. But again, they're worried about that spike strip coming loose. It looks like he's picked up maybe a little bit of speed here, but a concern for the CHP behind this driver is that that spike strip might come loose at one point and disable their vehicles.
Well, only time will tell. It's going to be fascinating to find out what that message is he's trying to get people to read, but of course we can't, unfortunately, cannot get close enough to zoom in and see exactly what it is. And there's probably also a problem with glare from the sunshine. So,
Officer Davis, you're back with us.
That's correct.
Yes. Let's talk about, when a vehicle is going this slow, is there any way to get around and in front of him and try to block in any capacity, or is that just going to agitate?
We don't really know what's going to happen, and as far as the driver's reaction to the things that we're doing, we do see that happen at times where, once we get closer to a vehicle, they will speed up, they will maybe start to drive a little more erratically. It's always a fluid situation, but utilizing the spike strip, keeping our officers at a distance behind them, that's going to allow us to give that driver some time and the vehicle some time to slowly slow down as it deflates the tires.
Well, we're zooming in there on the tire on the driver's side, the front tire. There may be, that one might be deflating a little bit. It looks like he's still rolling on it, but hopefully, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's definitely deflating.
Yeah,
and then that will make it ultimately very difficult to drive this vehicle, especially if this guy is not necessarily equipped and knows how to drive such a large vehicle. That'll be interesting when the tires go flat.
It's going to slowly deflate it in a controlled manner. Oh. And we do see that it's come off on the side.
Yeah, it sort of dipped right there, right?
You can go to the other side.
Yeah, I would imagine that's going to be very hard to steer after a while too. It's certainly hard enough on a car. I can imagine on a big rig it's going to be even worse.
Well, and also, Officer Davis, you may be able to talk to this as well. And when a vehicle is in,
Smoking
we're
on the
in
other
pursuit
side.
of a vehicle and it's going along the freeway or a road. Oh yeah, the tire has come loose there. Interesting. One of the most dangerous parts is if he does have to come to a stop is, you know, basically apprehending whoever is inside the vehicle, because we don't know if he's armed or dangerous or upset about something specific.
Yes, that is true. We don't know the state of mind of this driver, but as the vehicle comes to a stop, hopefully the driver willingly comes out and follows our directions and our command.
Any information back from Las Vegas on how he stole the big rig and where he stole it from exactly?
No, we don't have that information at this time currently.
All right, well, if you're just joining us, this is a slow pursuit of a big rig on the 5 freeway southbound, and as you can see, they successfully deployed a spike strip. The